One of the very first things you've got to consider is how you're actually going to trade when you're undertaking the work that you're going to do in that contract. And potentially you could work under an umbrella type arrangement, you could be a sole trader, you could work through a limited company, or you could be part of a tax structure that's been set up specifically for contractors. And that's a dilemma that every new contractor is going to face. The sole trader option is theoretically a possibility, but the reality is that you'll be very unlikely to find work as a sole trader. And the reason for that is to do with the employment status legislation, which means that any risk of you being a disguised employee of your client organisation, the risk would be borne by the client in that circumstance. So very few clients are willing to take that risk, so they will not take you on as a sole trader. So that leaves you with three options really. One, umbrella company, two, limited company, and three, specialist tax structure. The umbrella arrangement is a very convenient way of operating if it's a short-term contract that you're on and your intention then is to go and find employment in 2, 3, 6 months time, and you're not looking at contracting as a long-term solution. Because the umbrella solution is simple, easy in, easy out, but it's not tax efficient. You'll end up paying not only personal income tax, but also effectively employers and employees' national insurance on all your earnings. So easy, but not tax efficient. That leaves limited company and tax structure. Both of these are worth consideration. The vast majority of our clients will look to trade through a limited company, but that choice is something that you need to consider seriously when you start. So that's the very first thing to think about. Secondly, when you've actually got the contract, you need to think very seriously about whether or not that contract is going to be caught by the IR35 legislation. If it is, then potentially you've got a lot more tax, or more specifically national insurance, to pay than you would if the contract was outside of IR35.